Before you look into copper peptides, you need to cover your skincare basics: sunscreen, antioxidants, and probably a retinoid. But once you did that, and like me, are of a certain ages, they say peptides, and especially copper peptides, you might want to consider. I won't go into detail on the data today. I will link to another video for that, but instead I'll focus on reviewing the Biossance Squalane plus Copper Peptide Rapid Plumping Serum and how I think it compared to other options available. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Dr. Anne, a physician passionate about skincare and well-aging. Innovative moisture complex for instant and long-lasting hydration. The claim I was actually expecting, collagen-boosting copper peptides, comes further down in the description. It is also paraphrased as encourages collagen production, which is basically a non-claim, as encourages in itself is not defined. The first thing you will notice is the baby blue color. As there are no colorants added, at least none that I could spot, the color probably comes from the copper PCA, a salt that is light blue, and the copper peptides. But don't worry, it won't tint the skin. While it applies very smoothly, it is a little tacky for the first few minutes, but never pilled. There is a very faint metallic scent. Copper peptides aren't sensitive to light, so you could use the serum either in your AM or PM routine. Some brands advise against pairing copper peptides with strong acids, retinoids, or even vitamin C at a low pH out of concern that peptides might undergo hydrolysis and lose effectiveness. But if you decide that you want them in the same routine and see good effects, there is no harm in doing so. I use vitamin C every morning and tretinoin every night, so I use this one on the nights I did not use tretinoin. I try to have as little layers in my routine as possible anyway, as I usually can't be bothered to use multiple serums. Overall, I did find it to be hydrating. I think the copper PCA counteracts the hydration offered by the rapid plumping complex, the trio of hyaluronic acid, polyglutamic acid, and squalane. Okay, let's look at the peptides first. There is copper tripeptide 1, which has shown promising results in increased wound healing and stimulation of collagen and elastin production in vitro. Then there's tetrapeptide 30, lightening hyperpigmentation according to manufacturer studies, and palmitoyl hexapeptide 52, claiming to relax muscles when topically applied for an effect similar to Botox, but much less effective, obviously. Then there are antioxidants, green tea and turmeric root extract, panthenol for anti-inflammatory properties, and lastly glycerin and sodium hyaluronate as humectants and squalane as emollient, working on most skin types. Overall, it looks like a really nice formula to address different concerns in aging skin, but please note that I can't say how much copper tripeptide 1 is actually in the formula, as they, opposed to the DCM offers, do not disclose the percentage on the website. NIOD Copper Amino Isolate Serum 3121 contains different peptides to accompany the copper tripeptide 1, all of which focus on collagen stimulation, and no copper PCA, which is why I ironically find it more hydrating. It has a deeper blue color and is more expensive per milliliter. The Ordinary Buffet plus Copper Peptides 1% again has different peptides to go with the 1% copper peptide they all share, and they again claim to do slightly different things from the ones in the other two. The main difference though is texture. The ordinary version is much oilier than the other one and probably best suited to dry skins. It is also the most affordable one, but not that different from the one from Biossance if you go by milliliter. Now, I have fallen heavily for the Copper Amino Isolate Serum 3 and its heavenly texture, but if I hadn't, I would actually prefer the version from Biossance over the Ordinary Buffet plus Copper Peptide, simply because it applies much more beautiful and isn't much more expensive. If your skin is dry and you need hydration, it might not be your first pick, but for normal combination or oily skins that are looking to incorporate copper peptides in their routine, this is actually a lovely option. If there's anything you would like to add, please do so in the comments below. I will link to more videos you might find interesting on the screen and add links to my Instagram, blog and Patreon account in the description box. See you soon. Bye!